Namaste, Jai Gurudev. So today we're going to look into why am I regular with meditation. So I meditate because it makes me aware of my patterns, aware of your patterns. I also get the courage to not judge our patterns from regular meditation. Meditation gives the strength to accept the reality as it is. The first time I learned acceptance was in the online breath and meditation workshop from The Art of Living. Mind can deceive, but meditation shows the mirror. You can escape reality as many times as you want, but with meditation, you can pause, face it, and live it. Eventually, you may overcome it, hopefully. I have a tendency to give advice at the drop of hat. Maybe you do too. Now, when an opportunity comes for giving free advice, I pause. In the past, the open advices without any edits have directly stoked the ego in others. And once ego is cornered, you are very well aware of the consequences. Ego will gather the entire universe to cut your advice into smithereens, effectively killing your enthusiasm for giving a good advice. Now the advices are toned down versions beginning with something like maybe this may work for you, maybe if you look at it this way. Yeah, that could be one of the directions, but have you also considered what's your way? From being a discourse of Bhagavad Gita of advices, now it has become a sprinkler, a few drops of advice as gentle recommendation instead of a downpour to crush your spirits under the guise of advice. I have a tendency to narrow down my vision of the world. Say a virus like COVID 19 strikes and cripples humanity. Then earlier my focus would center around it's so hard for us to live our lives now. It's so difficult to be in the four walls all the time. Why did the virus come now? How long can we live in fear? When would this end? Yeah. Out of frustration and desperation, I might have dropped my guard and started mingling with people without wearing my mask and going to their homes and treating as if things were normal after a few months. But with meditation, I get the strength to broaden my vision of the world. I accept the reality of coronavirus. I also get to see the opportunities beyond the challenges. I take precautions, but I also try to make the best of these confined times. I open up myself to more online learning opportunities. I have picked up learning guitar, learned Ganesh Atharva Shirsham, a Sanskrit Vedic chant, doing more online advanced meditation programs from Art of Living, learned the importance of energy from the Optimizing Energy program, did the Know Your Child, Know Your Teen Teachers Training program, and will do the Wellness program, TTP as well. Moreover, I'm writing articles on mediums like crazy. And this is one of the 90 plus articles that is going out. And recording videos on YouTube like never before. So, the constraint is only in the mind. And if you allow the mind, then it can build a universe out of an atom for you. And if you do not meditate, then the same mind can make an atom out of your universe. People at home, at work have patterns. You can live or die if your attention is on their patterns. It is important to know theirs as well as your own patterns. Knowing alone can be a game changer. At home, some of the patterns could be someone doing an act which you asked them not to do, someone repeating the same mistake even after you corrected it, someone ignoring you for whatever reasons, someone jumping the gun and walking out of a discussion, someone saying yes and still continue to do what they were doing. At work, it could be someone casual at their approach. Do we really have to do this? Someone eager to delegate all the time. It's never their cup of tea. someone making generic insults directed at individuals. After meditation, you get to see these patterns as theirs. You don't personalize and make it yours. Now it is more like, oh, they are like this. If they change, it is good. If the company is paying for them being there, then they must also be getting in some value, which I'm not aware of. How does that shift in point of view helps? Now, when you get into the meeting, when they are present, your heart palpitations will reduce. Now, when you get into one on one with them, your defensive hormones will be taking a walk in the park instead of firing all your defensive organs on four cylinders. Now your patience levels allows you to accept mistakes even if they recur instead of flaring up and taking the work again and again in your own hands and overstretching. My 10-year-old at dinner table told yesterday, your meditation challenge is going on from the time you learned to meditate. We were having a conversation. This was in context of she accepting the 21-day meditation challenge from Gurudev Sri Sri RaviShankar. Do you think my meditation challenge is ongoing because of above reasons or is it something more? Do let me know in the comments below. I also invite you to try meditation. Maybe it will open a new dimension in your life, a new awareness that you were not aware of, a new acceptance which you thought was impossible for you to accept. Take it on. Learn to meditate.